at the start of the show for the first time.
Bah, 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 bah.
In the building.
Bah, bah.
In the building. Da-da-da.
Your afro looks immaculate this morning.
Yo, man, I appreciate that, man.
You know what's crazy is I be forgetting when Mike don't have the afro, he got an afro hat. So it's like
it's like and this the thing. I've never seen Mike without a crispy lineup.
Never.
Hey, man, God, thank God. Because, hey, man, sometimes I just wake up and it just be like that. And I'm like, I did something right in the former life.
This the question. Do you line yourself up?
Nah, that's the thing. Yeah, man. I mean, I might go like this, but nah. I don't put the clipper to it. I'm afraid, man. I remember a long time ago, my dad was like, he had to stop getting certain haircuts on certain parts of his hair because it wasn't gonna come back. And I was like,
he just had to let it. He just had to let it grow and believe God.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna not touch it in certain in places, man. Hey, man, you flipped it too? You flipped it too, man. Would you twisted different?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little different. I got a I got.
You got like 46 of the nigga that plays for Cleveland, the Sextons. You got like 40 of them. He only got one in a weird spot.
Right. Hey, man, you got that shake too, man. That shake is prolific right there. You could, yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta shake on these hoes.
Man,
I got a hat.
I want to hear more about that, about why you got to shake more on these hoes.
Oh, right. Hey, check this out. You know, so this welcome everybody to the Black Tea Podcast. You got you do the best intro, Mike. You gotta do it.
Hey, man, I was with you on that, man. But
I was with it too, but it just didn't feel the same if it ain't come from you.
All right,
I wasn't committed to that shit. Mike got to do it.
Right, man. But hey, rolling back to back, it sounds like I'm gonna bring it in. I'm gonna bring it in, man. Yeah,
that's what we doing, man. It's uniform, man. You bring it in. Lance might do his intro up top. Ain't no telling when I'm gonna do my intro, but I'm gonna get that bitch.
We don't know if it's gonna make the show.
They'll figure it out.
Hey, welcome to the Black Tea Podcast, everybody. We're here again. We doing it once again, on time, on schedule, waiting for you. Cause man, that's what we do, man. We ahead of time. We ahead of the schedule, and just like this podcast, we almost before our time. In a way, man, and it's,
you know what I'm saying?
It's great, man, because we already could see it, and there's some that already could see it. Yo, this is a good thing, you know. This is a really good thing. Yeah. So, yeah. Watch this. I'm Mikey Winfield. What up? Hey, y'all. Let me throw this out to the world. It ain't Mikey. It's Mike E. You know.
Yeah.
You know? And that's been confusing people for years. And I'm like, how do I approach this? Because Mikey doesn't bother me. You know, I'm comfortable with everything. But it's like, man, am I supposed to be, at this point in my career, am I supposed to be Michael? You know what I mean?
Michael E.
Yeah, man. Corners are turning. Like, I'm growing up. I had to do an audition the other day where they wanted me to like flush out the funny. You go like, don't be funny at all. And I'm like, shit. And I'm trying it, man. And I look back at it and it's like, man, it's hard. It's hard.
You're like, man, it's just oozing out of a nigga.
Yeah, man. So it's like, how do you get it to zero?
You know what's funny is they be saying that, and that's not really what they want. Cause they still like if you go watch Breaking Bad, which has two comedic geniuses in it at least, If I'm just counting Lavelle and Bill Burr. And there's another one in there too. I'm forgetting about.
Come
Might be
on, Bob.
Lunell.
Come on, Bob Odenkirk, who played
Odenkirk or whatever. Yeah.
Odenkirk, who played Saul.
He a comic too?
Yes.
That's hilarious. And I wouldn't even count him. But perfect example. That's three comedians who are actually hilarious in the show, but the tone of the show ain't really requiring that. So like Lavelle's still very, very funny in Breaking Bad. It's just nuanced. As it's built. So it's like y'all want the sauce. You'll never every time they say take it out, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I got you.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's why they got us auditioning. They know us before we walk in the room. And that's what the casting director already said. So it's just a matter of, balance.
BT, tell them they want the sauce.
Yeah, man, they want the sauce, bro. I didn't got mentally to a place, bro, where I don't know, man. Like I don't mind auditioning. I might even like it, especially the self-tapes. I'm getting very, very comfortable in these self-tapes because I get to do it however many times I want with no filter on it. And no parameters. It's just like I just kind of get to go. And it's interesting because I don't know if it sound cocky or not, but my energy be like, if they grab me, that's gonna be great for both of us. It'll be a good look for me. And they got somebody that's gonna work their ass off and bring talent to the show. If they miss me, then it's like, oh man, y'all missed out, bro. Huh? All right. Well, I hope it works out. But everything I've been casting got a season 2. So,
And you gotta say it louder for the people in the back. Ain't that what they
everything, baby? Everything I've been casting got a season 2. So, do what y'all want, man.
Hey man, I recommend you put that in your slate. BT Kings, everybody I'm in, get a season 2, based in Los Angeles. Like, hey man, let them know. Hey man, because that's what they want when you walk in the room. I saw this casting director, man, and I could see she wanted it all. However you want to take that.
Mike, if you sure, then they be sure.
Yeah.
And if they not sure, then a lot of times it's because they don't know that they very often don't know what they're looking for. Like, let me tell it that it factor, bro. It's like, man, T.I. said the most profound shit on Rhythm and Flow. Somebody had fumbled on one of their verses or whatever, and then the recovery was just like trash. You ever see somebody like in one of them situations and like they be like when with CT we do the singing showcase, and very often somebody will mess up the line and then, oh man, I'm sorry I missed it. It's like, don't apologize, like just do it again or just fix it. Like, we didn't know you messed up, like, but we've been doing it so long. It's like, no, it's like that's professionalism. He was like, and T.I. said in the show, he was like, man, stars are never confused on what to do. They just go do it. When Beyonce fall down a flight of stairs mid-performance, she make that shit look like it was on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yo, absolutely. Yo, I got, what did I get casted in? This show called A Bronx Life, man. It was an NBC show. This is how I got casted. I walked into the audition, and I told her, because I had the script down, but I was like, look, this is not the description, but this shit is funny. Those was my literal words. And man, I got casted. They put me in a callback in front of the producers, and I did it, man. Opened up with this line, and it was like without a doubt, man. And I was on set. Great experience.
I booked a commercial when I made different choices going in. And when they asked me, why did I read it like that? I said, no offense to anybody in this room, but I'm working on funny every day. And this was supposed to be funny. And I know funny. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm probably the funniest person in this room. Because I didn't see y'all at no shows last night. Like, I'm working on this every day. While we here,
keep going. I was frozen, but keep going. I'm good. I'm back.
I don't know if we should be doing like housekeeping in front of people, but I like doing stuff like in real time. I think it's interesting. Shout out to I sent y'all a video. I'm supposed to be going to sleep early because Thursday is my long day, and I end up on this video. It's like a business page, but they're interviewing 85 South. Shout out to the 85 South show, Carlos Chico, DC Young Fly. This is it's beautiful watching the position that they're in, because it's a podcast with comics that is more than that, right? It's a movement, right? And it's funny. When I was doing Give Me Five promo, I remember Burpee saying, I asked him like his top 5 comics, and he said Carlos, and I had no argument with him. I was like, you get no argument from me, bro. Like, because I look at our class or the generation of people that we're dealing with. I look at us like the legends that we are today. Like, whatever the credentials are that make you like, whoever you're going to be down the line. Like, I'm very in tune with it now. Like, Lance is a legend, Mike is a legend. Like, how everybody else sees it, that's irrelevant, because when it's all said and done and the smoke clears, then it'll be blatantly obvious what was what, right? The proof already exists. So, oh man, yeah. And then Lance, man, he was coming up, man. He was killing all these shows and selling them out, and then he did his own special. And that shit went crazy. And then when everybody got wind of that, and and he was popping up. And then, man, he used to be on Zoom. Oh, Zoom and the homies. I heard about that. Yeah, man, it was this thing. It was like Carson when the internet like first started. Like, that's how I be assessing it, right? And so anyway, he's on this business thing. They're talking about like the very beginnings of 85 South, how they built this, on and so forth. And one of the things that I thought was really interesting was they said they stopped calling it a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you have interviews, podcast like tries to dumb down or devalue what you're doing, right? So it's like the 85 South show. So when it comes live, it's the 85 South show. When there's on the internet, it's the 85 South show. When you're listening to it in a podcast format, then it's the 85 South show. So it's like something about the word podcast different. And even though we are the Black Tea Podcast, there might be something, it might be worth looking into adjusting the name from. Now, with all that being said, it's a Joe Budden podcast. So it's like, I don't know. I love Joe Budden's podcast also. You know what I mean?
And the Joe Rogan Experience. Because Dame Dash talks about that a lot. Like, don't call it a podcast because people, it's almost like in music, it means the same thing, but once you say something is a mixtape, they don't look at it like an album. It's like, some of my favorite albums are quote unquote mixtapes with
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, whatever. With all original production though.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
Detroit.
Yeah, all man. Right, yeah, man. I was talking about like Cold Corner 2 and V5 and V6 and Halloween Havoc 2, 3 and all that. That's Lloyd Banks.
You named 6 Lloyd Banks albums.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I still like Rotten Apple, by the way. Just
Rotten Apple is a great time. But yeah, it's something about it. You say, yo, this is a mixtape. The people don't know the difference. They just hear the difference. So when you say mixtape, it brings it down for them. It's not like you're not gonna listen because it's a mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not going. So okay, once it's all said done, you say it's like when like Lil Wayne had this reputation, right? And Lil Wayne was the best rapper in the world, right? And I think
keep going. Keep
going. For a moment in time, pretty much a large majority of the people was in agreement that Lil Wayne was the best rapper in the game, right? So then people would say, but I like mixtape Wayne. They start like album Wayne cool, but mixtape Wayne is crazy. And so that's the same person,
right?
But when y'all see it that way, y'all make those differences.
Yeah.
When it's the same thing. It's really just
It's all perception is
it's
what
all
it is.
perception. Yeah. It's like it's almost like if a girl tell you she a escort versus a prostitute. It's like, oh, it's just a better sounding word. It's pussy for sale.
The black tea escort service. Nah.
Yo,
You know
man,
what I'm
but
saying? The
I don't know.
Gigolo show.
Yo, but the escort though is gonna show you a good time. Like she gonna take you around town, probably walk you through the casino, hang out, even throw in a little conversation. The prostitute is just the bone. She's just coming over. She just like, here's your money, bye.
But Mike, here's the question. If the escort just gave you those original things, would you be happy?
I don't know. I like a little conversation. I'm like Tiger Woods. I want to get to know you. How did you get into escorting and prostituting?
When did you realize that this was gonna be your life?
Right. Did you go to open mics? Like who's your inspiration?
Did you study Mary Magdalene?
Man, the concept of buying vagina is so interesting. Like there's a part of me that's like totally like, no, what? I grew up on Pimp C. This will never happen. And then there's a part of me like, but if I had the bread though, and I didn't feel like talking. If I don't feel like saying nothing, I'm just like, man, I don't know. Because I enjoy the journey of it's going to happen, but I'm pretty positive there's a part of me that's just like, I don't really feel like doing this talking. Almost like a service, bro. Like if I tip extra in a good massage and then some extra stuff happen, I don't know. She's a professional, you know what I mean? How am I feeling today?
And when you want some work done, you want to go to a professional and get some work done.
Because look, there's a person that I could obviously, if I wanted to focus on the efforts of making this happen with this person, I could do all that, but that requires stuff. It's like you got to call, you got to text, got to show up. I got to make sure you treat them away in and out. It's just like you might not today. I don't feel like going around town.
That's a lot of work.
I just need you to, and it just sometimes it means small talk. It's just like I don't know. Today I'm not sure.
Have you ever paid extra to go to the massage parlor and massage them?
Hey girl, let me feel you.
It's like self-checkout for massages.
Right.
So look, what crazy? I got a boy who always be like, well, before the COVID, he would go to these massage joints. He's like, man, you should come with me, bro. He was like $100, bro. It's the best time you ever have in your life. But you know me, I'm so anti giving a woman my money. That I like.
But
hey man, it's like ties, man. You just gotta, give it, and it comes back 3 times fold.
It's gonna come back 100-fold. You gotta sow into the ministry.
Yeah, you gotta start giving it away, man, and watch your world change.
Yeah. You know what though? Like I agree, Lance, but there's okay. I think that part of it is like this power dynamic thing. I know for a fact for me it's directly related to music. It's directly related to A-Ball, MJG, Pimp C. Is like Tila, like I'll get you anything you want, but me handing you cash won't happen, right? Like, what do you need? I got it. Let me take care of it. Like that awareness is very much present, right? But right next to that, what I'm also aware is how much money do I have? If I'm up, bro, if I'm up And no matter what, this scenario was going to cost me some money anyway. It was like between the drive over there, the dinner, the hangout, the kick it, like, because in general, if I go out with a chick, I plan on paying, period. 100% of the time. I don't do Dutch like I'm paying, bro.
Even when she offers?
Even when she offers.
What if she's a lot older? Damn it.
Is great. Oh, that's great. Would you like something to eat while I'm on the way? That's funny. You should ask. It's like, but you can't. I'd be like, calm down. It's Volcano. It's not that expensive. I got you. It's happy hour. Because I'm gonna take you where I can afford to take you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take you because I'm hungry too. I'm going to eat today.
Yeah.
You can come eat with me.
Yeah.
And we can enjoy each other's company. But you think you can call me because you hungry? And it's like, oh, I got the answer to my hunger problems. Call Lance.
Nope.
Hey, man, I just thought of this shit, man. Remember back in the day, man, this was a big thing, and it's probably still dudes that do it, where they order for the girl. I never realized how big of a pimp play that was. That was you saying how much money you gonna spend. So she don't order something that you like, I don't want to pay for that. So she's gonna have a salad and fries. You know,
you don't care about none of her gluten allergies or nothing.
Nothing. That's $11.
You know what? I'm feeling good today. Get us some of that fancy ketchup. But
the kind that almost tastes like cocktail sauce.
So, but like, okay, so right in that same vein, right? It's like, it's also, Mike, when you do that, it's also like a flex, like giving a chick an experience. It's like, no, I eat here all the time. I have kind of had a conversation with you, understanding what you mess with and what you don't mess with, and you'll like this. And if you right, oh, you look like the guy. Because women don't like the randomness. They don't like to, where are we going? I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you want to do. Let's just like, no, this is where we going. This is what time we're gonna get there. Here's what you're gonna have. You're gonna enjoy it. And it's like the trust just be like, the panties come off as soon as you take the first bite and it's good.
Oh my God. Hey, and look, if she don't like it, she can order the next thing. You know, like you can still get it.
I'll eat that.
If she don't like it, look, guess who got a take-home bag? Look, and this is crazy. Like I'm totally okay with all of that. And I need I don't care about money in general like that. It's all principle.
Yeah.
Like it's the whole idea. This what you learn. You give a woman the money for her to leave. This is why you pay the prostitute to get away from me. I'm not paying you to be here. I'm paying you to leave.
Quietly.
Yes.
I'm paying for you to leave and don't say anything to my family.
Right. But yeah. And the only way you feel confident in that is I know the money gonna keep coming if I don't say nothing. That's her security. Is he gonna keep paying me money if I keep doing what I'm supposed to do? Right.
But yes, but that's where it get tricky. See, now we're in the details of the trick territory, right? If you got a chick on the leash that you have to keep shelling out bread to, so she keep quiet and keep coming back, now you're in a transactional period where she kind of can hold your back against the wall, right? She can like, if you don't do if you don't do something she like, she'll blow up the spot or she'll do whatever she want to do to make it negative for you because you stop shelling out cash.
Yeah.
That's a problem. I am in agreement with you that ain't okay.
Yeah. So look, so check this out, right? Yeah, you ever do something like you go see a chick, whatever, and then you end up spending so much money that you like, bro, I should have just bought some pussy. Right? Like, and my mindset don't be I should have just bought some pussy. My mindset just be like, bro, I just really spent a bunch of money on stupid shit. Check this out. I pull up on this chick, right? And I'm just like at her crib. And you know the situations when you go to a chick crib, you don't even go in the house.
Absolutely.
You just this is the perfect situation. I ain't gonna spend no bread.
I want to understand this more. Keep going.
I ain't gonna spend no bread. You say you want to see me, I'm gonna come see you. We don't gotta go nowhere. We're gonna sit in the car, we're gonna talk. And you know, it's nighttime. So a car conversation always leads to head. At the very least, I'm gonna play with the titties or something, and it's gonna be tonight was a success.
Hey man, you know what's messed up? If you got an emergency brake in the middle and you pull that up, you gotta put it down. It goes in her gut.
This is at the leak, like you know what that is. You go to a chick house, it's 10:30 at night. It's dark, nobody outside jogging. Right? So we sitting in the car. The window's gonna fog up anyway. It's just going to be private in this car. So cool. All of that.
I've never had car here before. This is crazy. New phenomenon. This is something that happens.
Hey, that shit is crazy because I almost I like a part of me for a split second was like, really? I was like, no, nigga, what? Time out. What am I entertaining right now? So look, boom, everything, you know what I mean? It's a great night. It's over. I try to get off of her block. So, okay, when you in like a residential neighborhood, you know how you try to make a U-turn from sidewalk to sidewalk.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of just either going into a driveway, backing up and turning around, or just spinning the whole block around, you say I can make a U-turn in here. So that's what I say. I'm gonna make a U-turn in the neighborhood. Nigga, so her across the street neighbors had boulders, like two big boulders,
right?
In the grass. So as I'm spinning the U-turn,
oh no,
you know how you say, yo, I'm gonna just roll up on the grass real quick. My car gets caught on the boulder.
Oh no.
So now I'm like, I can't go.
Was she finished at this point? She was finished at this point?
She back in the house.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, she back in the house. Probably on the phone with somebody who's gonna treat her better. So now I'm on the boulder and I can't go. Like you revving and you just not going nowhere. You try to back up and you can hear a shift, but you can't go nowhere.
Right.
Oh, God.
Now I just can't go nowhere. Mind you, when this happened, it's raining outside. So now it's raining. I'm on you know what I mean? It's like it feels like fucking like a music video.
Yeah, because that was just a side note. That was a romantic ass car hit. It was raining outside. It was
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Girls just want to have fun. Keep going.
And she can't come out and help. She can't come out and push or nothing because she's exhausted at this point.
You've done all the pushing you need to do tonight, sweetheart. You get some rest. So now I'm like, damn. So I'm looking, and I'm not the car guy. I'm just not.
What is up with the Wi-Fi?
My front right tire is what's caught on the boulder. Now, you know your front wheels are the ones that turn. So I can't get no traction because it's stuck in between it. And then when you start doing like too much revving, you start to hear cracking and you say, okay, don't do nothing else because something, I go to the trunk. I say, I'm gonna try to get a jack. I'm gonna try to jack the car up and then see what I could do. But because it's on a rock, there's no way to jack it up because it's off balance. So then she come out and she trying to help. She like wobbly. I said, imagine my strength level right now. I'm way more tired than you. So now she like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put the car in neutral. I want you to sit in the car and kind of stare, and I'm gonna try to push it. Nigga, it felt like I was trying to push Denver. Nothing was moving. Like it was pointless. So now I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to call a tow truck.
Oh my God.
I don't know no other way to do it. I'm gonna have to call a tow truck. And so I call a tow truck. These niggas say it's gonna be $250. And y'all know tow trucks. A lot of tow companies just be a nigga with a tow truck. Like
he charge you what he feel like he could charge you right now.
Exactly.
At this hour, right?
Like that's midnight. It's raining. You say you stuck.
He don't
give me $250. I'm gonna have to come out my house and put down my meth. I'm gonna need $250, fam. So now I gotta. What I'm gonna do?
Right.
I gotta pay. The only option at this point, if not do that, is ask her if she got a shovel and dig up the boulder from the neighbors and like dig it and scoop out something.
Right.
So I had to pay the $250.
Oh.
And as I'm paying the $250, I'm like, yo, I could have got some head for $40.
Oh man.
Cause hey, that and man, facts, bro.
Hey
Facts.
man, you know what? I don't know if there's a moral. I mean, you said the moral, but man, it leads me to believe that in the future, what you're gonna have to do is take women bench pressing or something and make sure they're strong enough to push a car next time before you get in there and they get you head. Just in case.
I need a strong black woman. Oh no, I'm independent. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I need you to do. How many push-ups can you do consecutively? Not throughout the day. I need to see when your arms start shaking.
Can you push a car?
And you know what's crazy, Lance? What if she would have been like, "Man, this always happened when James was here. All he did
when James was here."
When James and Daryl came through.
but it's just that, like, for me, that's just a part of that. That's what happened. You outside. I play a different game. Things come up. You know what I mean? But it's like I can dish that out. I don't know how I would feel after I paid a woman to have sex. I don't know if I would feel like myself after that.
Tell him,
right,
BT.
That would be a traumatic
BT.
experience.
I feel fine. Yeah, I feel exactly the same. No, like, all right, okay, that's fucking hysterical. Let's go. Let's flip the balance. What would you prefer? A chick calling you, what, like, somebody calling you, demanding you spend some money on some food, and or just a professional experience? Let me tell you what the problem is, bro. I live in LA, fam. Let me tell you what they have in LA. Porn people. Let me tell you what the porn people do. fuck?
Yeah, but that sounds like a lot of money, though. LA?
You would think. And look, listen, you guys. This is the perception. Lance said, I don't really be tripping on money like that, but I did spend a lot of money. Look at Mikey's eyebrows right now. That nigga say, but that sound like a lot of money. You gotta picture it like, nigga, let me tell you what I have. Money. Let me tell you what I don't have. Time.
Time and patience.
I don't have time and patience. It's like, let me put it like, because here's the problem, bro. You name the celebrity at any level and give or take the situation, it's probably what's happening, bro. Like, you name them. You name them. And I'm not talking about the goobers. I'm talking about the dudes that like, no, women just like them. They normally have, there's a situation like this. Watch this. Watch what I'm about to say. At this point in time, there's a world where women could falsify accusation just if they don't like how they felt after. You know, it makes them feel sometimes a little better. Some cash. And I'm talking about you meet her, it's cool, everything should be a normal working behavior. Hey, we hang out, it's cool, and so on and so forth. You like this, I like that, we like each other, we kicking it, the skibbity bop, and you want to get down, and I want to get down, and skiddy. Right? Ta-da, that was a great moment. You was Batty McBadface, and then she leave your mansion, she go to her 2-bedroom with her 3 roommates, and then she be just there thinking, man. She try to call you back, Lance ain't answering his phone. I mean, I just don't know how I felt about that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
sound like you're describing a white woman.
You would think. You would think, but let me put it like this: the chicks that dudes be online looking at, like, man, that's crazy. All the women online that look like fun, bro. A lot of them
have a price.
A lot of them have a price,
Mm-hmm.
and if you operate in a certain space, like, I'm not gonna be here, they cool with that. But where the paper at, though?
How do you not offend, though? Like, how do you not offend when you like, all right, man, this is over. Hey, you leave $70, you know, on the empty seat. Seat in the passenger side. Like, how?
You know what's crazy? Because what BT is describing, think of it like this, Mike. Because this in LA, right? Like you said, sounds like a lot of money. These are the most beautiful, perfect, whatever. But the same way in comedy, comics don't get no money in LA. You get your money going out of town.
Yeah, she just got 1 million followers, bro.
Yeah. So you gonna really get a nigga to fly you out to Michigan, where don't nobody look like you out here. But in LA, it's like, I got $50 for you. And you could be offended if you want, but I know I paid her 75 and you're not close to her.
Okay, this helps. So you're telling me the negotiation was made before the meeting.
Look, sometimes the scenario be this, right? Bunch of I mean, man, listen, man. First of all, let's understand, nigga, protect Black women. I am not saying no scenarios are falsified, nothing like that. Let's address that. All right, boom. Now, but I am pro women owning their sexuality, and I am pro whatever the hustle look like for you. You ain't got to listen to me too long, nigga. Listen to the music. Nigga, I do Wednesday Lover, and sometimes, like, I'll be on there, like, telling women kind of what it is. Like a couple weeks back, a woman asked me about the 90-day rule. I said, there's no way in hell I would ever wait 90 days. We just gonna be friends, baby girl. I'm not gonna do it. There's
What's
nowhere
the 90-day rule?
You know the little funky ass 90-day rule is like whatever Steve Harvey put in that little funky ass book. And women be going with that shit. It's like you're
What?
not gonna meet me and be listening to some other nigga. Like if you meet a man, you shouldn't have sex with him in 90 days. It's like let me tell you what's
make him wait
never
90
gonna happen.
days so he can respect you and get to know you for you.
Has that
Right.
ever worked? That sounds crazy.
There's nigga.
Yo,
women.
hold on, BT. How long you been married, Mike?
Several years, like several.
Yeah, there's
keep going, BT.
There's a lot of single women that be listening to this logic, right? And I'm like, yeah, there's no world where I would do it. And then I sound like the asshole, right? They look at me like, well, what if she was special? And what if she was this? And what if she was that? I'm like, there's no world where I would ever be waiting on no woman to give me no pussy. It's just not gonna happen. Like, never. It's never gonna happen. If it's no, it ain't gonna happen.
No, I disagree. I guarantee that there's probably one girl that's at 70 days right now, another at 50, and one at 20, and you got them on the calendar, and you're like, all right, it's 90 for you.
Bro, if it's let's say it's 70 for her, right? Nigga, it ain't gonna make it to 70, bro. If I know a woman's interested in me and I'm interested in her, I cannot entertain the energy of her just being like, well, you're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer and earn this. Right? I can't, bro. Right. I can't. It's beyond me. Now, as I say that, I sound like a jerk and an asshole, Lance. Shout out to the Crybaby video that was viral yesterday. Last bar is you must be lame as fuck if I ain't gave you the pussy and you still waiting. Meg said it. Meg said, nigga lame as fuck if he's still waiting on this pussy. Like, I was like, nigga, I'm not going crazy, bro. Must be a lame if you waiting on this pussy. I said, exactly, Meg. Exactly.
Wow.
Meg said this, nigga. This is why I love Meg Thee Stallion, because she be keeping it a G, bro. She said, nigga, a nigga ain't a trick if he buying you food. Like, that's not really tricking per se. But Lance, I 1000% agree. Should not be in no world. Yeah, you shouldn't be in no world where you have a woman you're having a kid. I don't know if y'all sent me the video or if I sent it to y'all, but the dude sitting in the car with the chick and she's going off about she gonna tell his wife about whatever scenario because and he need to just keep paying her money and buy me a bag and you gonna do this. And you seen it, right?
No, but I'm gonna see it.
Oh my God. So I'm listening, I'm watching this conversation and everybody was like, the girl was tripping. I was like, but is she though? He's sitting in a car with a woman. She's driving him to take him somewhere. And she's like, he's like, I guess trying to leave this scenario. He don't want to be doing this with her no more. But she's saying, if you leave, I'm gonna tell your wife everything. Like what you like the scenario you just said.
Trying to hold a nigga hostage.
She was like, and he was like, man, why you just won't let me leave this? And she was like, and like, I'm like, but nah, bro, she's kind of like your mistress at this point. You're comfortable enough to be in a car with her. Like, this has been going. She says 5 years at some point in time. I'm like, bro, what are we talking about, fam?
Yeah, you done made her feel like your wife's equal.
There's no. Hey man, listen. If I go to a massage parlor, all right, then nothing is more relaxing. Give or take the scenario and the situation. All right. If I'm in if it's a I've been at the party where the private strippers come out. It's like it's my boy's bachelor party. It's 15 chicks here, and it's 8 of us. And the niggas that stand got to put some money in this pot if you want it to be memorable. Or you can leave, nigga. It's like, no, it's like now, but this I ain't gonna never see them again. It's like, I don't know, maybe it depends. Who's there? Like, what am I looking at?
Do you mind cash apping? Because I always feel like, man, that's like a paper trail. Because it goes
cash app is a paper trail. That's a different thing. Like because that's a part of it. Is like man be like, yo, I don't want to put this on my credit card. Let me give you cash. It's gone.
Right.
A Cash App is like, no, it's a text there, it's a thread. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know if we should be doing it like this.
But bro, in the world of y'all gonna keep having conversations, yeah, this is incriminating. But she shouldn't even know none of that. She should never see you again. If you were a repeat customer, bro, you in a relationship and you just helping with bills. Just like call it what it is, fam.
Yo, BT, go back to the 15 minus 8 story. I want to hear more about that.
Bro, like you'll be. Man, listen. I've been in a situation where me and my boys have been out of town in Vegas, filling up a room full of women, and let's just see what happens. And anything can happen in those situations, right? Like, alcohol get involved and anything can happen, right? But you wishing up on a star in game at that point in time. But if Lance getting married, right? Since we just making fictitious shit up. Yeah. Let's say Lance is getting married.
Let's make some shit up. Keep going.
Lance is getting married. He got we got to make sure Lance have a crazy bachelorette party, man. He going out, right? He got to have a crazy bachelor party, right?
Right.
We go to Brazil. And we just in Brazil doing Brazil shit, right? Make sure he got some fun and some dances and some chicks. Cause let me tell you what's horrible. Bunch of niggas going to a comedy show for your bachelor party, or I'm just hang out with the fellas. It's like, my nigga, where they at, bro?
Hope the comedian picks on me.
I was like, man, you got the worst friends, bro. Where is the titties? Right? And this could absolutely just be a fun scenario where they just here for a dance and a good time. Tell you kind of friend I am, bro. I'm gonna pay a little extra, bro. Say, hey, man, whatever she want to do, bro. Whatever you want to do, she can do that, bro. She is taken care of. You hear me? That's how you go out with a bang. But is that if I prayed to Pimp C, would he be like, nah, nigga, that's chicken? Like, I don't know, Pimp. What is
that's yeah, man. I'm all about having a good time for my people, man. If y'all want to look, so check this out. There's another story. When I used to live in LA, my boys used to like going to strip clubs. Mm-hmm. I've never been in the strip clubs. I've only been with them once. No, I've been twice to a strip club. But and maybe there is an argument to be made no, nigga, you gotta go to the right strip club. I'm not arguing that point. I'm just saying I've never been in the strip club. It's not my thing. I've been those times with them. Now, these niggas will go to the strip club all the time. And this is this was like 04, 05. Mm-hmm. So, and this one, I just moved to LA. I don't know nobody. So, I mean, I'm on MySpace heavy. I'm on MySpace. I got a copy and paste message. I put in our zip code and I need 20 miles to this zip code. Mm-hmm. And everybody in this 20-mile radius is getting the same copy and paste message. And we're going to see who bite.
Hell yeah.
Right.
And that's how I'm going to spend time, or that's going to be one way that I'm going to meet women to spend time with and do those things. It's not going to be going to a strip club.
So Lance, I am for a very long time, bro. I was anti-strip club. Like, I don't what? Why? I don't get it. Like, because the idea of giving money, I didn't understand the concept. It's like, I can't, if ain't nothing gonna go down, then what do we talk about? A couple of things that are very important. Number one, strippers are fun. Mm-hmm. Strippers are fun in general. Getting to know them and being cool with them provides for memorable experiences.
Yes.
There's that. All right. 2, back to that scenario I said with hunting and gathering. Because, bro, if we all went out to a city and went to a club, bro, I'm a hunter and gatherer, bro. I guarantee there's gonna be some that leave with us and they're gonna be fantastic. Now they're gonna be civilians, and what they do or don't do is gonna always be up in the realm of possibility, right?
But the possibilities are endless.
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
But when they professionals, they know what they came for, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I go to some of my boys are like, it's one of them nights. It's like, we want to go out and have drinks. I don't drink. Les will drink. Mikey probably drinks occasionally, like every now and then. I ain't never seen Mikey just like toasted like that.
Daily,
Mikey
baby.
Ain't never
Daily. Fuck
daily.
up. Daily, baby.
You drunk right now.
My stomach is warm.
But it's like, all right, man, we're going to go have some drinks. I'm like, well, listen, bro, if that's the case, especially where we are, at least let's go to a strip club. The ones that sell drinks is like, well, at least I get to look at titties while y'all having that situation. So, and then I found out in 80% of the strip clubs, if you wanted more to happen, there's a scenario for this.
Mm-hmm.
There is a scenario for professionals to be professional.
Not just that. This is actually how they make their money. Once again, as just like comics, it's like, no, nigga, you're gonna make your money off of merch.
Right.
Wait, what's the merch?
Now, it's hilarious. What's they merch?
You good.
What are you selling after the show? That's how you're gonna pay your bills.
Oh, Lance, after the show in the club.
No, I know, but I needed a scenario.
No, I got you.
The show being that thing everybody's looking at on the stage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because and like, okay, so then there's that, right? And then so that happens, and then you'll be like, okay, so then after that, I'm not in no world where I want to go around and I just want to be knocking down strippers, right? It's just not it just ain't my go-to, bro. It's just like, no, I still like the taste and the sun. I still like the thing. I still like that. But I had been able to, huh?
You mean courting? You like the courting process?
No, yo, hey, I didn't want to interrupt him, but he said I still like to taste. I'm like, hold on, what?
Oh, I said that?
We want clarity. Yeah.
Oh no, not like I like the concept of, no, there's something about she like you. It's something about in the eyes when you see that conquering thing, like she's like, oh, this is gonna happen. This is going down. Like it's like,
you might have said the chase.
Yeah, I said the chase.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Okay.
Right.
I literally thought you said I still like the taste, and I was like,
the chase to the taste.
I was like, okay. He's telling you, look, I enjoy you strippers, but I'm not eating your box.
Oh God, no.
Hey,
like,
you don't get that same feeling when the money lands right in her hands and she's like, I like him.
So a few things. One, I haven't done this this isn't my life. But I do know this world. And it's a different thing. It's something, it's different. It's different, and it goes back to that money thing, right? We're talking $70 to $80 to $40. Man, listen, hey, bro, if that's the price, hey, bro, I feel for you, bro, because that sounds risky. That sounds like you you bought a bucket, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you bought a bucket.
But if you're a mechanic.
But if you're a mechanic, then you ain't never got to come out. You know what I mean? I don't know. She go, but the 100,000+ followers, bro. And forget all that. Let me not even go that random. Porn. You've been watching her since she was 16. Hey, there's a number, bro. I'm not saying that all porn stars be doing this. I'm saying that, hey, bro, there's a good chance. There's a good chance that there is a number. And you got to see it from, you can't see it from, you can't, think about it. Think if you had 100,000, if you was 100,000 up, if you got $500,000, if you up, the chances of you meeting a woman and she not knowing, especially in what we do, and she not knowing who you are and being there halfway for the bread anyway, what we talking about? She there for a chick meet you and you on TV every day, you there for the bread anyway, man. I'm just saying, bro. It's a different thing. It's a different watching them, but just like, oh, snap, there's cash on the table. It's different, bro. It's different, man. And man, listen.
Yeah, hey.
Think of your favorite porn person.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't watch porn.
Oh, then that's why you ain't living this amazing life.
No, I literally, like, well, let me say this. In the age we live in, it's almost impossible not to see porn. Like, you get on Twitter and you be trying to look at something else and bam, titties. I'm never mad when titties pop up on my phone, but I didn't request these titties, but they're here now. Thank you, Lord. But like,
you mean like
back in the day when you used to like, or I used to like watch, like put the movie on and get ready and let me wait for my favorite part. And like, no, I haven't done that since I'm at least 10, 15 years. Like, it just wasn't appealing to me anymore. Like, okay, and this is kind of off track, but it's kind of similar. Like these challenges, like budget challenge, silhouette challenge, all that shit. That's porn to me now.
Wow.
Right? It's like of course it's not exactly pornography, but it's like, because a big part of porn is, like you say, your favorite porn actor, porn star. So you see these people consistently. Right? So it's like, you know who you follow online just because she bad. And you like, oh, it's a new challenge to be bad? I can't wait.
So look, I want to understand this more. Are you saying that not the busted, like the silhouette, that's porn to you because you don't watch porn? So that to you is like, that's something? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying it's porn to me from the sense of that's something I would look forward to watching. And it's like 30 seconds. It's like, oh, I can see that and kind of be done with it. Versus like, I literally cannot tell you the last time I actually watched like porn. Like,
man, I could tell you, and I'm not going to tell you. Hey, but you know what? I prefer not to have a star. Like, I prefer to not recognize them. I like when they just be regular. It just be like some regular ass. I don't know them.
You want to see some stretch marks in your porn. You want some realism?
Absolutely, yeah, man. Because then I'm like, oh, they doing this just for money. Like, I like it when you like, oh shit, man. It was just like something.
You're doing this for the love.
Yeah, man. I like college basketball.
You like high school basketball.
Yo, man, I just want them to, work and to try to get to the league. Like,
yeah, man. Everybody got like a dream. What's up?
I've never I've never gave money to a porn star for sex, but I know most of their rates.
Yeah.
And I have had situations with porn stars. But it was one of them things that just kind of happened. And I can honestly say either way I would have been fine.
If this would have costed me $150.
When I'm up, bro, I'm up. If I'm up, I'm up. Cause I don't have no vices, fam.
Yeah.
I have no vices. Titties is my vice.
Me too.
Titties is a vice.
That's Miami vice.
Hey,
when
bro, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do no hard drugs, I ain't no gambling, none of that. I just be like, I like titties and peace.
yeah, man.
That's
Hey,
it.
man, when y'all gonna leak your sex tape?
Hey, transition. Well, as soon as I get, put a cop in the headlock.
Hey, man, that's true. You could leak it too early. You don't want it to get out there too early and don't nobody.
That nigga timing, bro.
Yo,
That nigga timing was like, oh, y'all don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to this.
that's perfect, right? Because, man, imagine if you put it out too early and your sex tape got like 17 views. Like, yo, that shit ain't helping nobody, man.
Your sex tape bombing?
Yeah.
Boo.
You like, nah, see, they didn't, this was just like my mixtape. This wasn't like my album sex tape.
Some people had some sex tapes that didn't do well, too.
Yeah, I had a sex tape. I had a sex tape that went horribly. Y'all don't know this story either?
Nigga, no.
Oh my goodness. So I used to work at Rayleigh's at the distribution center, the warehouse for Rayleigh's, right? And it was
the burger place, right?
No, that's Rally's. Rayleigh's, the grocery store.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is gonna be greasy, and all right, keep going.
Greasy ass, fry having ass.
I've seen the chick getting knocked down in the fast food place. All right, Mike, keep going.
Oh no, this is ready. This is like produce and liquor, but it's a warehouse and I work overnight and it's like 410s. You ever work like a 410 shit schedule?
Yeah.
I feel like BT never had a job. I never hear about BT's regular job.
Yo,
I hear about Mike at the grocery store. I've never heard about BT's regular job.
Yo, that's very true. He didn't work in the shoe department or nothing.
Nothing. No fast food stories. The nigga never did like telemarketing. He wasn't going door to door selling puzzles and umbrellas and like knives that cut pennies.
You never worked at the car wash or no shit. Nah.
Nigga, BT went from club promoter to comedian.
Damn.
To rapper producer.
Yeah, man.
It's amazing.
You've been doing quite well your whole life. You know what
It's amazing.
I used to be an escort. I wish I was joking. Keep going.
I never not believed that.
Yo, I can't wait to cut up so many of these clips. That shit is good. I don't know if I'm gonna post them or just watch them for myself.
Maybe that's why I'm so okay with the business. I'm like, man, I know what you're going through, baby girl. I've been in this position before.
That's crazy because, hey, Lance, you about to tell a story about your sex tape when BT used to sell it for money. And we just found out about this.
So, all right. So it's 410s. Now this, and it was like I would go in at like 7 at night and get off at 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. And then it was never that though. It was always mandatory overtime. So I was really working 6 10s. I was only getting like Sunday off. And it wasn't 10 hours. It was usually like 13, 14, 15-hour days. And they wouldn't tell you till you came back from your last break. Your last break was at like 2:30. So you're like, I got 2 more hours. Let me knock this out. And then on the break room door, it's like 4 hours overtime. So you like, nigga, this is a whole nother shift. If it's 4 hours overtime and I got 2, that's 6 more hours. That's a whole nother day of work I gotta be here.
You're like,
this is hilarious because this is almost exactly how I ended up selling dick. Keep going.
So it was just that I'm just setting up. It was that kind of like job. Like you would just be there all the time. So naturally, this is 08, maybe something like that. So technology ain't what it was. I had a Palm Centro, right? Like you texting, but ain't no Instagram, ain't no Facebook. It's just text message. And that was when it was three letters on a button, right? So anyway, I met this chick at a party, and you know, if I'm working all night, I got time to text. I'm gonna be here. Right. So, you know, but the job was so fast paced, you couldn't just, so you had to like make time, blah, blah, blah. So, long story, the chick was like, yo, I'm gonna come bring you lunch tonight. And I was like, all right, cool. My lunch is at that time, it was probably like at like midnight, I had lunch. So she was like, all right, cool. So she come through, we go to the McDonald's, she go give me some chicken selects and some chicken selects.
Yeah, what kind of sauce you get?
Ketchup.
You don't do barbecue or like the okay.
Nah, straight ketchup, B. So it's just ketchup. Some fries, and you got to. So then we pull back into the parking lot. So then she was like, I want to give you something else. And she proceeds to giving me something else. I don't know if you know about this, BT, but car hair is a thing.
Really?
So she does that. Then I go back to work. I got an extra pep in my step a little bit, but I'm also kind of like, I can go home now. Right? I still got another like 9 hours of work to do. So boom. At the end of my shift, they called me into the office, dude named Cliff. He was like, yo, situation happened. They got you on camera with a young lady. And I was like, what you mean? They say, no, everything is on camera. He said, everything is on camera.
You putting the chicken strips in your mouth? Like...
Is that we don't know why you didn't use barbecue sauce, but that's ketchup right there.
Straight ketchup, nigga, really? At midnight?
And then Lance has never dipped a chicken select. He only smears it around in the ketchup. Lance put the ketchup on it.
And you use the wrapper to smear because you don't want to put it on your fingers.
Oh man.
So then he was like, yo, we gotta put you on non-pay suspension. There's like basically like we'll revisit this after like 3 days. And I'm like, all right. And this is what I know now that I didn't know then. Whenever they say, leave us your badge, you're never coming back. If a job, listen, people, if a job ever tells you to leave us your badge, you are fired.
Right.
They don't believe nothing.
They don't want you to shoot shit up.
That's it. Don't believe nothing else. You're fired. But if they keep your badge, you're fired.
But in cop movies, man, when you leave your badge, you still go and fight the crime and solve the case.
But they be on some vigilante shit.
And they never get the badge back. You've never seen the badge get handed back.
Yeah,
them niggas got fired.
Yeah, they did.
So I'm mad because, and then like a few days later, they called and fired me. I was mad because, nigga, if y'all seen the tape, why did y'all let me finish my shift?
Yeah, they sleazy.
You know what I mean? Like y'all gonna squeeze every ounce out of a nigga you seen. Everything. I don't have a lot left in me.
I definitely couldn't push a car right now.
Bro, this job, it was either forklifts or pallet jacks. You know, the motorized pallet jacks, you had to make pallets, you lift in boxes and all that stuff and wrap. It's like, bro, like y'all know I wasn't in no condition for these kind of.
Man, this job should sound exhausting.
So check this out. And so there's a few parts about this story that make it wild. For one, she was married, which means she had to get out of bed with her husband, to come not only bring me chicken selects, but select my chicken.
I'd like to hear that work. I'd like to hear how a woman is able to sneak out the bed at midnight. Like this dude must sleep with one of those machines on.
The robot chicken on his face.
Yeah,
Bro.
one of them joints. To sneak out of bed.
Hey man, listen. Hey.
Oh no, go ahead.
No. Stay there. It's a nigga though. Good chance that nigga might not even been home, bro. He might have been getting his chicken selected.
It's a possibility.
Yes, keep going.
It's a great possibility.
Yeah.
So check this out, Mike. And no, I'm saying Mike, like it's just Mike. BT, this gonna make this for us. It's gonna be the funniest shit you ever heard before. Now, now this job was a union job, right? Now, somehow I worked here for like a year, I think, and I never paid union dues. So I was getting all of the union benefits, but I had never paid the dues. Now, if you know anything about being in a union, you practically can't get fired. It's damn near impossible.
Right.
Even if they seen everything. So now I'm trying to call the union rep, and I cannot get in contact with the union rep. This niggas, and I figured out later why I couldn't get in contact with them, because I never pay union dues.
He saw your name on the phone. He's like,
nah, you know what I mean? It was like some mafia stuff. It's like, nah, he's not good with us.
Yeah.
So I've never told I've only told this story one time as far as like on stage.
Right.
And this is when, I don't know if like this is at the Touch of Class, everybody was like out. And like Rico had like some health issues and people was moving around. So I used to be at the Touch doing like an hour and a half every Sunday. Right, just going. So now I'm just telling the story because like I'm just telling stories. Now I'm telling the story. As I'm telling the story, Bell Troy says, "Oh shit, that was you," because Bell Troy was the union rep that I couldn't get in contact with.
Oh shit! Oh man, that's crazy. What? Oh. Yo, that's wild.
For people who don't know, Bell Troy, BT started one of the greatest comedy rooms to ever exist in America at a spot called the Touch of Class. Bell Troy was the manager and one of the owners of the Touch of Class. Bell Troy also was a union rep for Rayleigh's.
That's hilarious.
Look, this is what Bell Troy said. Bell Troy says, "Oh, that was you. You the man. You the man." Yo, that story is still legendary. Like for people who like, it's people I seen it do it in Winco. Cause a job like that Rayleigh's job is like a job that people usually stay at. It's like good money. Like I was making, because when I had that job, I had to be 22 years old. 22 years old. I was making, I think base was at like 22 an hour. And then it was so much overtime. I was probably making like close to like $40 an hour.
Nigga.
At 22 years old. With all the benefits and all of that.
I just realized I've had jobs. Hey, nigga, listen, if you had
We don't know.
If you had to just name the jobs where there's probably gonna be a fair amount of pussy that comes with this jobs, what would you say the jobs were?
Talking about for you?
No, just in general, this job
not a job revolved around sex, just a regular job, and I know it's gonna
regular
be
jobs.
call center at the top of this list.
Okay.
Security, like club security, but that feels like, but we'll go club security, barber.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, let me ask this another way. Well, no, barber works. Keep going.
Okay. Youth pastor.
Hell yeah. Little league coach. Keep going, man.
Any job in a hospital.
Somebody just said hospitals. That's funny.
Because I'm thinking about any job where men and women work together, or any job where women have to like bring their kid or something too.
Okay, so outside of maybe, I don't know, sophomore year at McDonald's, nigga, I was a bartender.
Oh man.
A bartender selling dick. Comedian, nigga, now DJ. Rapper, nigga, that's it, nigga. All the jobs,
Yeah.
Nigga, bartending.
Yes.
And mind you, I worked the day shift. So it was only the professional women that just happened to want a glass of wine because today's been stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nigga, it's Bennigan's, nigga. Bennigan's and Greensport used to be lit in Houston, bro. Lit, man. Only waiting tables, nigga, and bartender, nigga. Only shit where there'll be a whole
Yeah. No, I'm gonna tell you something, BT, especially with your personality, call center. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
If you would have worked in a call center.
I already know the call centers be crazy.
Bro, you ever worked in a call center, Mike?
Nah, man. I have not had all these fun experiences that you get pussy, okay? I used to bag groceries. That dried them up. They was like, walk me to the car, put my shit in the truck, and I might give you $1. So nah, I used to sell shoes at Marshall's. Guess what? Dried it back up again.
You was on your Al Bundy shit?
I was on my Al Bundy. Like, have you tried them in brown? She's like, the fuck out of my face. No. Hey, I can't go home with you? No, I can't. Burger King cashier? Nope. There we go again. No more pussy. I had all the wrong jobs. So nah, I haven't worked in the call center.
Oh, nigga, that's fucking hysterical.
No.
Have you tried them in brown?
Nothing.
Somebody just say, yeah, Mike, except for them avocado.
Yeah, the avocado.
Hey, Mike, the call center, or well, both of y'all, the call center, bro. Oh my goodness. The call, this the thing about work. And this is why when people joke about that work husband shit, that shit ain't funny. Like if your girl comes talking about a work husband, choke her. Over.
Oh yeah.
Like look, man, you got to think about it like this. I mean, back in this time, who knows what's the world's gonna look like going forward, but you literally spend more time with these people at work than you do with your family. Mm-hmm. You really just checking in with your family. Mm-hmm. You see them in the morning, then you see them when you get home. But when you get home, it's like, okay, we got to eat, we got to shower, we got to get the kids, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like you here with me for 9 hours every day. Mm-hmm. We go to lunch together, we talk, and now we got shared experiences to talk about.
Wow.
You sit right there. And you know, and there's another part too. When you go out to work, you get dressed. You know what I mean? You're gonna smell good, you're gonna get yourself together. And then when you go home, you're gonna go get comfortable. So now the nigga you claim to love only sees you comfortable. This job sees you done up.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know what I mean? It's bro, it's man.
This is a good time to point out the fact that my name is BT Kingsley. I'm looking for a job at a call center. You are listening to the Black Tea Experience. Today's podcast, but who knows going forward?
Who knows?
Hey,
But
it's
Black
like,
Tea evolution.
Hey, Mike, you got the joke about you got the joke about your wife got mad because you held the door open too long for some bitch.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I don't want to butcher your joke, but what you were saying was the one of the punchlines was, I'm not here for the paycheck, I'm here for the benefits.
Right.
That's how BT gonna sign up for the apply for the call center. Y'all can keep the paycheck, I'm up. I'm here for the benefits.
You know what's like the crazy part is, man, is like you in these situations, I don't know, bro. In the call center situation, I just know. I was having a conversation the other day about there is a quality about the at-home fine. Like niggas marry all when it's all off. Like, but that don't mean just exclude the other part. But this is when you see a chick and it's nothing there, you're like, whoo! Like I told somebody the other day, like Meg is bad. Niggas was in denial, and then Meg posted no makeup, no tracks, no lashes, just her face, bro. And then that's all her body. That's all her. That's her. She just came out the womb like that. Nigga, that's all her, bro. It's like, nah, nigga, she's the truth, bro. Like, this is the truth, fam. And like what Lance said, like on the basis of like the at-home fine is great, but every now and then you gotta see her turn up the volume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man, because you know a lot of women too, man. Like they be with their man, they take off their wig and put on their go to sleep wig, and that's what he see at night. Whereas if she kept her go outside wig on all night, it's a benefit. So I think it's worthwhile to get to.
And then what if he work at another call center? He dealing with the same thing. So he see all of this, and then you see all of it's a bro. We'll be here all day. If I was telling you call center stories, not even all involving me, just the shit you will see in call centers. I got my own set of stories in a call center, but just you seeing how stuff go down in a call center. I'm talking, and I shoot for the stars.
Yeah.
See, man,
You know what I mean?
This the show though. This the show I want to see on TV. I want to see your
Bro.
life at the call center, and man, I don't want it on network. I want it on FX. I want to see this on Showtime. Yo,
Yeah.
man, why are you putting the brakes on? This story is supposed to be visually on television.
When I go into a building, this is how I approach everything. Who do I need to talk to? Right? It's like once again, if you liken it to comedy. Okay, cool. BT's like, yo, how do I get up at this club right here? So naturally, people start asking other comics who are in that position. And they say, you got to wait 6 months, you got to do this. I'm going, no. Who owned the club? I want to talk to you. Where the manager at? What I need to do? Because I might not need to go through what he went through, what she went through. Their process might be different. When I was in the call center, where the manager? Let me talk to her. Okay, cool. Once you I had some experiences.
Wait, so in that same vein, with what you just said and what Mike just said, Answer me this, bro. Why is Coming to America 2 PG-13?
Yo, I got you. This is why I got you. I'm actually, I can't say looking forward to it, but I will not put any hate on Coming to America 2, because I was thinking about our parents, generations before us. We see this as the greatest movie ever. They're like, oh yeah, and they'll start naming other shit. It's not all for us. We wanted to be because we was Eddie Murphy fans, man. Not that we not now, but that movie was in the peak of just greatness, and it landed with our generation. And I think, in a way, it's generational. So right now, when it comes back for them, it's for them. It's for like,
who?
I think it's for 18 to 25-year-olds. That's who I think Coming to America 2 is for.
Great. Why is it PG-13?
I
agree with everything you just said. Why in the fuck is it PG-13, bro? Like, first of all, obviously going into this, because Come to America might be a perfect film, right? Right. And because of that, my expectations are very low. I love the cast. I love all the people involved. It's Eddie, bro. Like Eddie, I don't know if Eddie's ever let me down. Eddie Arsenio and Snipes and then I love showing new talent and Jermaine and Leslie. So I'm here. I'm gonna be there as soon as it drops, dog. I'm watching. My expectations are low. But why the fuck is it PG-13?
Like, what was the first one rated?
R. So there's
it's cussing in it. It's not gonna be sex. It's gonna be cussing in it. So
ain't gonna be no titties either. Remember, the royal penis is clean, nigga. With them titties.
Okay.
And I'm willing to bet that obviously, I think based on Snowfall, like what you could get away with in a PG-13 is probably adjusted over time, right?
It's matured, to right?
Yeah, but it's just like, nigga, why is it? What is this logic with comedy to keep trying to force it into the box of PG-13? Like, why? Why not just make it rated R?
Man, what do you think about Eddie Murphy's fan base right now? Has watched him do a million clean movies for the past 20 years. And maybe they're trying to get those people.
We watch him do a million rated R movies though too. We love Eddie equal. Daddy Daycare, Nutty Professor Eddie is akin to Boomerang, Harlem Nights, Coming to America. Like, listen, man, Stan Black comics that are good at comedy shine in rated R. I don't know why these parameters and limitations keep getting put on shit. But if you just say rated R, it already be somewhat satisfying out the gate. And you don't even have to, you can make it rated R and not even have to use it all. But I feel like when you write a script in the essence of PG-13, you automatically start desensitizing it. Dog, there's Def Jam, and then there's Last Comic Standing. You know what I mean? It's not Last Comic ain't bad. It just ain't Def Jam.
Yo, I read the script. Bro. I read the Coming to America script. It's crazy because I auditioned, and I mean, it was well done, man. It was a story told, and it's a premise, and potentially, they're gonna pack it. I don't like to recognize everybody in a movie. That's just my thing, because we were talking about this before, where you just can't say that's not Tracy Morgan. I'm like, oh, just Tracy Morgan. So.
You know how I took it? I took it as a more like a celebration movie. It's like all of these characters you love, all of these people you love. I'm not expecting that from it. And I agree with the rated R thing too. And it's not like you say Eddie's had great 13 movies. Bowfinger was one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies. That's PG-13.
Great.
Nutty Professor's PG-13, and they got other joints. But rated R is different.
Man.
It's numbers. Bro. It's numbers, man.
Man, but now we're back into another conversation, right? This fear. the advertisers are gonna go wherever the people, like wherever the eyes are, right? This world that YouTube lives in, Facebook, Instagram, fucking nigga movies, TV shows, it don't make no sense. If you go through the shit that's the highest quality or the shit that is favored the highest, it's the shit that teeters on the edge. You are limiting creativity by making it that. It's like, nigga, Snowfall, slap your motherfucking daddy, nigga.
Yeah.
Slap, yeah. Slap your motherfucking daddy, nigga. Like,
Yeah, that was funny, man.
nigga, with dog, just but picture that comes on when it came on FX. I was like, the fuck, like, because there's no limitations on it, and it's just like, nah, nigga. When you talking comedy, nigga, Atlanta don't have them parameters on it. Atlanta goes for it, and the advertiser's gonna be there because it's gonna be popular. So it's just like, I just don't. It Coming to America 1 wasn't for kids, and neither should Coming to America 2. Matter of fact, is Bad Boys 3 PG-13?
It felt like it.
Yeah, it did feel like
it. I know 1 and 2 was not.
But I'm looking it up now.
I don't know, bro. Man, this shit is getting annoying, fam. It's just like, yeah, y'all got to like, and mind you, with all the love I have for Kevin, I love seeing Kevin rated R. Paper Soldiers, I like the wedding movie. I'm like, I enjoy him also PG-13, but I love seeing the nigga rated R. Most people would tell you that Paper Soldiers might be their favorite Kevin Hart movie.
Paper Soldiers is up there.
Yeah.
And the other movie he has with the dude, the Wedding Ringer, I think it is. That shit was fantastic.
Right.
Yeah. But people, Kevin ain't funny. I say, nigga, Kevin's hilarious. The parameters of what you're watching ain't really for you.
Yeah. I enjoyed that movie. I couldn't fully fuck with it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but it's like
Mikey couldn't, because Mike is the reason I couldn't fully fuck with it.
Oh man, Mikey, what you do?
I don't know.
The Wedding Ringer was the movie you was like,
oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. I told you about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was some shit I auditioned for again. That what we talk about? That part? Yeah, man. And they be doing you dirty, man, at the very end when you like one of the last people to get selected. So I gotta watch and be like, what this fool do? And it wasn't even about that. Man,
it was Afion, right?
It's these numbers. It's numbers. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah. I must was I crying when I told you that? Because man, everything you telling me, I'm like, yeah.
I remember. So when I seen the movie, because niggas audition for stuff, but I feel like they told you no when you was on set. Like it was that close.
Yeah, man. That shit was like, I was practically in the room. Like, had my lines, had my tuxedo. And it be like that in Hollywood, man.
Relationships, bro. Yeah, them relationships and like you said, them numbers make it different.
Let me tell you when I stopped crying. This is when I stopped crying, man. I auditioned for Gabriel Iglesias' television show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tested. Last two. It's like last two to be on the sitcom that was going to be on, I ain't going to say the network. Nah, that's the second one. There was one before that, which was on ABC, man.
Okay.
I'm in the room. It's all good. The heads, the execs, they all like, man, they laughing in the room. I know I have this. And then this Hollywood thing comes in of how they want to show the look. So if you got a show and there's always 5 main characters, they call them season regulars. If the story has 3 or more people of color, it's like a black show. So they're like, that. So if it has 2 black people, then, all right. And man, it's just a real grimy game out there about how they think a show is gonna look, how they're gonna promote it, who they're gonna put on the billboard, and it's just a lot of darkness, man. So when I got hit in the face with that, I'm just like, hey man, I'm an audition, but I'm gonna figure out my own money. And long as I get my own money straight, all this other shit is just a bonus on top. Cause it's a dark game, man. It's some real ice cold shit that come out that they say to you in real finagly type ways.
Because they don't want no jigaboo ass show.
They don't want no jigaboo coon ass white glove watermelon eating ass show.
Yo, man.
You know what's crazy, bro? Is you would the understanding is just archaic, and it's like you got archaic understanding with people trying to hold grasp of something like a old way, like this is how it used to be. Like, you know what I realized the other day, Dad? Is Popeyes a successful company? Would we say Popeyes is doing pretty good as a company?
I would say
Popeyes don't market to white people at all, bro. Every Popeyes commercial is a BET commercial. All of them. Like, there ain't no, like, you know how you see the McDonald's commercial is like, oh, this is for McDonald's in America, and this is the McDonald's for, niggas, jazz it up, rappity rap. Like they do one for like an urban demographic. Nigga, Popeyes demographic is all Popeyes marketing is for niggas. And Popeyes doing fine. White people like Popeyes and go to the chicken sandwich. They're doing pretty good. This is like it don't have to be that. And you're not gonna be able to convince me that it has to be that. Like, I'm willing to say all Sprite's marketing is for niggas. I ain't seen no mainstream Sprite commercial. And while we there, all the NBA marketing is for niggas. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, I was thinking about the other day, dog. The Super Bowl is Sunday, fam? When I tell you I don't give a fucksy wucksy, and it's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, and it's not like, yes, there's a part of me that's always been slightly detached from football, partially because college players, and I just never liked how they was treated. But then all the shit happened, and now I think we're even more disassociated with it and detached from it. I'm watching way more hoop now and way less football. Like, I'm watching less than, like, a nigga had to remind, Tom Brady left the Patriots to go to another team, and him and Gronkowski are playing in the Super Bowl against a nigga who is only his third year in the league, and he already won one. This is an amazing storyline. It's like one of the few Super Bowls that's in the same city that they're having it in. Oh, this is great. Right. I don't give a fuck, bro. Couldn't tell you what time it start. I don't give two shit. Somebody had to tell me that the Super Bowl was Sunday. I know the Royal Rumble was last week. I don't give a shit.
Hey, man, look, nothing has changed either, man, with like how they look at shows and how they view it and how they throw colors in it. It's back to us, man, being able to create and find our own platforms to put the stuff out, man. If you just somebody like art, then you just gonna create. But hey, man, if you keep playing in that world, it's going to keep happening. Like, I get it. We gonna keep auditioning when they throw me to audition for Star Trek or whatever. Yeah, we gonna
and audition. Be appreciative.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's an opportunity. If I get it, I'm on the show and all that. But man, just know, I knew this from day one. I knew this shit was like, it was knives and sharks. I knew that. I was saying that to y'all early in the game. This shit is all grimy. It's just grimy, man. Like, find your way, figure out your craft, and just kind of keep going. But man, it's the game.
So with that being said, I don't want us to miss this. I probably sent it to y'all, but either way, tonight at like 10, Kev on stage is doing a clubhouse with the producer Tommy. So producer Tommy is a dude that created Black Love, that's on the OWN network, which is the black couples just like talking, whatever. He owns that show. So OWN does not own the show.
Right.
They just licensed the content from him. And
Hey, was you there? Was you there? Because they did this already.
They did
it was this morning.
It was this morning. I was there. I was looking for y'all.
It was 10 a.m.
Yo,
Yeah.
I was like, where y'all at? I was the only one in there.
Nigga, I thought it was 10 p.m.
Nah, man. I was in there at 10, man. I was
Are you serious?
Yo, I'm soaking up game. I've clicked on y'all thing and was like, oh, y'all must be doing other shit. And I'm like, yo, Kev and Tommy was talking about that own experience.
Nigga, you're lying, nigga. Are you serious? It was 10 a.m.
Yo, man,
Yep.
I can't make this up. I'm in the
I've been
clubhouse
sending
room.
this shit to everybody. I thought this shit was 10 p.m. Ain't that a bitch? I didn't miss the opportunity. Where to record that?
Man, I'm scrolling through all the pictures. I'm like, where's Lance? Where's BT?
Nigga, it was at 10 a.m. Ain't
Meanwhile,
that a bitch?
I got a whole lot of new things I've learned.
Meanwhile, I got a wealth of new knowledge.
Yeah, man. I heard about the tour. I heard about owning the tour. It was good information. It was like Kev said some dude offered him $250,000 when he was about to go on tour to own the tour and he can keep all the stuff. He was like, damn, the fact that he offered him that much, he must know it's worth a lot. And this is when we had 50 cities and he passed on that money and ended up, ownership. That's what the whole yes. So BT, you missed it.
Yo, I actually had, nigga, I turned the notifications on in fucking Clubhouse. Man, fuck Clubhouse, bro.
They don't care about you.
I mean, in reality, I probably wouldn't have heard but an hour anyway because I had a show at 9 and the show at 10. But nigga, I swore that shit was at 10 a.m.
Hey, man, thank
nigga,
you.
Let me tell you.
Thank you, man, because I was in there, man. I know everything now, man. Like my shit's about to pop off with the ownership stuff. So yeah, man, I appreciate you.
Tell us what else was said, Mike.
Yo, man, it was tons of stuff, man. Yeah, man, the dude Tommy, he was like, yo, man, they wanted to buy the show from him. They wanted to buy it, and he was like, nah. And one of the big things is when you own a show, they said what they didn't know, once you own it, you could sell it as many times as you want. And they don't tell you that part. You think you sell it and it's gone out your hands. No, you sell it, license a year, a few months, you get it back, you can sell it again. So when you own it, there's the gold, there's the chunk. Yeah, what else you want to know? Oh,
I mean, in my defense, they definitely did. He had the reason I wanted to tune in is because he sat down with him and Jay have a podcast called like Ask an Expert, and they sat down with Tommy before, and it was really intriguing then. And they said everything you said thus far, except for like those hard numbers about the tour. So now I'm just sitting up here thinking like, man, God damn it, I thought that shit was at 10 p.m.
Man, he don't
nigga,
look
this
like
how
he stay up. He don't look like he be up at like 10
He
p.m.
don't. That's why I didn't understand why it was at 10 p.m. He does not be up like that. He don't stay up like that. That's why I'm like, nigga, how's he gonna do this at 10 p.m.? Because every Clubhouse conversation I've ever been in, the shit go 3-4 hours. I'm like, nigga, I don't know how this shit gonna stay on. But here's the
how long was it, Mike?
Well, we started at 11, so it was past. It was probably. I mean,
they probably in there
it was
now.
still going.
I got off around I don't know, 10:30, 10:40. But yeah. Hey, they was on there.
Yeah, you lucky I ain't in there now. My signal would have dropped.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just have to call this nigga. Hey man, Kev, what y'all talking about?
Where's the
Nigga,
tape? I bet you he's selling the tape right now for $10 or a 4-pack.
That's the one thing about Clubhouse where they fucking fuck it up, nigga. A 4-pack, nigga. That's the one fumble of Clubhouse. They should be housing this stuff.
They are housing it.
Who? No. Let me say it again. They should be housing it where you had access to it. Like, oh, if you want to watch the replay, they're missing
That's what the feds got the replays for all these niggas on there indicting themselves and lying and all that.
Right.
They selling that to the Federal Bureau of Investigations.
Right. Man, that shit is because they missing a lot. That was, I mean, but that thing I sent y'all, that was the other thing that was super interesting about that was the other thing that was super interesting about, like, y'all gotta watch that 85 South one, man. It's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I got a show in Modesto tonight, so I could ride down and have that on. So yeah.
All right, man. Yo, look at BT face though, man.
I've been over here I was thinking about I was like, wow, I'm really combing my beard with a goddamn fork.
That's what you're thinking about. You look like, yeah, man, something else happened. Like,
no, I thought Mike, you were gonna say something.
oh,
Like,
no.
look, this nigga, he's combing his beard with the fork, and then he's nibbling on the fork. This nigga really does enjoy the taste.
Hey man, look at this. Shouts out to Tiffany Haddish right now, man. They did They Ready 2 has just
Is it out?
Yeah, man, it
It's
just
out.
came out. I haven't got a chance to watch it, but I'm congratulating because they gave specials to people who should have been had their own hours on Netflix already. So this is back to that same old thing again. How I personally feel is like the selection process on that stuff is because of, America and how things are. And that's just basically it.
That last line was definitely, I was hitting the leave button, and then you said, wait a minute, so I couldn't just cut you off. I was kind of saving that one for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Here go the moment.
Say, Lance, did you introduce yourself?
I did.
Oh man, hey man, well shit.
Yo, I'm Mikey Winfield, man. Mikey Winfield of the Black Tea Podcast. And man, I really appreciate you.